Knockouts division? And she answered that question at Bound for Glory, so she has endless confidence going into this.
Very similar to what we saw earlier on tonight. Steve Maclin finally overcoming Josh Alexander after 2 years of running up against that ceiling, so to speak. Slamovich has had similar frustrations. Bound for Glory 2022, Slamovich and Grace put on a near match of the year in this company that night, but Grace turned away Slamovich, and then it took a little while for Masha Slamovich to find herself once again, ripping off this year 3 Knockouts World Tag Team title reigns. Cover.
Everything happens for a reason, some say, and maybe all of that did happen for this reason for Masha Slamovich. It all culminated at Bound for Glory. But to the point Jordynne Grace has made, was it just one good night? Everybody has their night. Jordynne Grace, we're going to find out definitively here with 2 out of 3 falls as the stipulation.
You have so much experience in just about every match type imaginable. How would you handle the pacing of a 2 out of 3 falls match?
You have to be very careful. You've got to start slow. That's exactly what they're doing. It's grappling. It's a feeling out process. Despite how well these two know each other, because you can't make any big mistakes early, because then it's very easy to take advantage and go up 2 falls very quickly. So you have to be very calculated here and not take too many unnecessary risks.
Both went for the spinning back fist attempts. Grace charges out of the corner. There's power. The sudden impact. Oh, from Jordynne Grace that can kill you. Here's the cover off the spine buster and a kick out.
And then if you're Jordynne Grace, the strategy might be the opposite. You strike hard, you strike fast with all the power that Jordynne Grace has, and try and hope that it's enough to put her down 2 falls in a row.
Great agility there by Slamovich. Went for the kick. Now trying to set up Grace. Oh, thrown first into the top rope, and that was creative. Oh, boot right to the face there. Slamovich on the move, but can't take down the Juggernaut.
Masha looking for those kicks. Deadly kicks and knees.
They're caught there. Oh, another back fist attempt. Knee right to the chin. And a huge clothesline by Slamovich finally puts down Grace. Cover to score the first fall and a kick out at 1. How frustrating can that be early on in a fight? You're exhausting yourself to try and score that first fall. You still have a huge mountain to climb.
Exactly. If you're going to use that much, if you're going to go that fast, that hard, that early, you better hope it pays off. Because if it doesn't, you've used so much of your gas tank early on in what could be a very long, fight. And talk about taking a risk.
Taking things to the outside of the ring here at Turning Point.
Masha Slamovich has been throwing caution to the wind her whole career. She's made a name off of taking risks, making things dangerous for her opponent.
Standard match rules apply for these falls.
That's right, a count out, a disqualification, those will count against you.
Oh, and down goes Grace. And another huge kick by Slamovich. The champion continues to score with the strikes.
Masha, again, you can see that confidence radiating ever since Bound for Glory. There's something, I don't know if I'm going to call it a full-on smile, but it's been etched across the face.
Hold on. He's trying to think about that package pile driver here on the outside. And such, we put away Alicia Edwards in a title defense recently on Impact.
Denied, though, by the strength of the Juggernaut. Now these two slugging it out here on the apron. Dangerous territory.
Big forearm shots by Grace. That one gets blocked by Slamovich. You can hear the thud.
Right to the sternum.
Oh, split crowd tonight here. Sold out at Turning Point.
Wait.
Oh my God. And Grace counters with a package pile driver of her own.
do some damage and maybe get into the head of the Knockouts World Champion at the same time.
What a countermeasure there by the challenger tonight at Turning Point, and a referee, Daniel Spencer.
To the point we made earlier, saying you got to get it in the ring. The decision has to happen. And here, Jordynne Grace now has to use all this energy just to put her opponent back in the ring.
Again, no falls have been scored yet in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. And Slamovich wisely rolls to the outside of the ring, putting space between herself and Jordynne Grace.
And that's why that pile driver was a calculated risk, but a risk nonetheless. It dropped the lifeless body of Slamovich to the floor, and now we've had all this time. Slamovich can find her feet maybe again.
Oh, big right hand by the Juggernaut. Juggernaut Jordynne Grace is already in elite company here in TNA Wrestling. I'd argue one of the greatest knockouts of all time. Certainly one of the greatest years a TNA wrestler has ever put up.
No doubt, an absolutely exhausting pace of title matches, title defenses, both in TNA and around the wrestling world.
Oh my God, Jordynne Grace countered Slavovich's attempt. Hold on a second. Look at this strength.
Back and forth they go, and no, you gotta be kidding.
Oh my God, now Slavovich is trapped.
Tombstone pile driver.
Outside. A pile driver on the floor, and Slamovich is gripping at her right knee.
A lot of force down that weight of 2 people driven into that concrete, under that thin layer of floor. And Grace hasn't moved. Grace is out.
Both women have absorbed pile drivers in the early stages of this match, and we have yet to see a fall scored. Slamovich rolls back inside. Count of 6. Grace is to the count of 10 to get back inside. The count out could be the first fall for Slamovich. Count of 8, and Slamovich elects to break the count. Does not want to allow falls to be scored that way.
Does not. The whole theme of this matchup, we've said, has been a definitive finish to all of this. Masha wants this definitive.
Cover, hook to the leg, trying to score that fall, and Jordynne Grace is still alive. And listen, say what you will about the tactics there by Slamovich, I admire it. I think choosing to finish it, as you mentioned, in a definitive way is going to prove what this new Knockouts World Champion is all about.
One simple phrase, nobility gets you killed. I hope Masha Slamovich does not live to regret that moment in this matchup. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, huge shot there by Slamovich to the back. And another strike connects for Slamovich. What a hard-hitting matchup this has been.
Grace firing up here. Not staying down. Look at it. Responding with these body slams.
Slamovich finally connects with that back fist. That sends Grace down to her knees, and a big blow right to the back of the head. Once again, was trying to set up for that package pile driver.
Wait.
Oh! Cover to score the first fall. Oh, and a kick out.
Slamovich absolutely planted there, but somehow digs deep. And now, though, Jordynne Grace finds herself with a pretty firm advantage once again. The damage done to Slamovich is now these clubbing blows raining across the sternum of the Knockouts World Champ.
Slamovich tried to duck that one and just got drilled.
Grace saw it coming, had an answer. And now may have another.
Oh, Jordan Grace looking for the muscle buster.
Slamovich counters into the turnbuckles. Now Grace able to block. And now Grace turns it around on Slamovich.
As an answer back for Slamovich here.
A backslide, went for the cover. Huge knee strike by Slamovich. Hold on, Grace, jackknife cover. No, hold on. They're still alive, Shoulders down, Grace. Now Slamovich, back and forth, these two.
Something's gotta give here.
Cover. One counts. Grace stacks up Slamovich.
Got it, yes. She scored the fall. I'm okay with that. She gets the second one, then she will be a new champion.
In this 2-out-of-3 falls match.
And you have to wonder, all that confidence that we saw Masha Slamovich walk into this matchup with, is it starting to crack? Is the shell starting to break for the champion?
Slamovich must now win out to retain the Knockouts World Championship against her greatest rival. Meanwhile, Jordan Grace is one fall away from capturing her 4th Knockouts World Championship. Slamovich puts her foot to the gas pedal, boot right to the face, and the champion knows what's at stake.
You can see the frustration. Oh, dare I say, little bit of desperation.
Cover off the roll through kick. Oh, and Grace gets the left shoulder up.
To try to even this one up as quickly as possible.
It's the challenge of this match, however. It's been so physical, so hard-hitting. Hitting that second gear, so to speak, can be extremely challenging this deep into a match.
Well, they're going to have to find that second gear, maybe a third and a fourth, depending on how this one goes.
Now Slamovich trying to tie up the Juggernaut. Look at this submission attempt.
Both arms folded back behind the body of Grace there. Almost a version of a straitjacket.
Think about the onslaught you talked about a number of times, how Masha Slamovich has attacked the sternum, trying to affect the breathing of Jordan Grace. This has got to be exacerbating those potential injuries.
No doubt about it. Grace, though, again, has the strength to answer it.
Snapmare. Ooh, full Nelson here by Jordan Grace.
And look, the veins in the forearm of Jordan Grace just applying that pressure. The neck cranked of Masha Slamovich.
Slamovich trying to get back up to her feet. It's do or die right now. Breaks the grip, however, very well. Oh, and down goes Slamovich. Was going for a sleeper, and Grace shut that down immediately.
Credit to Grace, though.
Trying to capture the championship. Oh, and a kick out at 2.
Big ups to Jordan Grace. It didn't even wait a second. Masha Slamovich was going to grab that sleeper. Jordan Grace knew what that could mean for her and immediately dropped to her back.
Speaks to how well these two know each other over the last few years.
Now again,
Cover, punishing shots by the Juggernaut to win the title. Another kick out by the champ.
now Grace looking to load up Slamovich.
But Slamovich able to get out of it. Electric chair set up here by Jordan Grace. Oh, wait a minute, Slamovich! Oh, the double stop! Right back into the cover! Oh, and nearly had herself a fall!
And look at this, Slamovich immediately into the sleeper here. What a flurry from the champ.
Sleeper now by Slamovich. This is what Jordan Grace was trying to avoid moments ago. Look at Jordan Grace. Her face is going snow white.
Still moving though. still trying to find a base. Trying to maybe where she can use that strength to get back to her feet. Slamovich was thinking that pile driver.
Those big pile drivers early on in the matchup. Both these women endured pile drivers. Back elbow. Ooh. Now great dumping Slamovich to win the title. Oh, and Slamovich won't die.
So very close though. Grace almost had this one. Dead to rights, 2-0.
Jordynne Grace maintains a 1-0 lead right now in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
3 seconds, 1 fall away from reclaiming her Knockouts World Championship.
Hold on now, Jordynne Grace trying to set up for the Juggernaut driver center of the ring. It could be a matter of time.
Slamovich knows it though, fighting with everything she's got.
Slamovich sent into the ropes. Kick right to the back of the head by Slamovich. From the middle rope, and the DDT to Grace.
But not done yet, look at this!
Guillotine here by Slamovich. What's Grace gonna do?
And chained that right off that tornado DDT. Grace is in a bad way.
Hold on, is Grace out? There's 2 if it falls a 3rd time. Oh, wait a minute now, Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is still in it.
The strength of the Juggernaut on display here.
Oh, world's strongest slam. Vader bomb. Go for the Juggernaut driver. Hold on. Slam.
Yes!
Your winner of the second fall, Masha Slamovich.
Grace and Slamovich are now tied at 1 apiece. This will be the deciding fall.
And frustrated Jordynne Grace starts delivering these blows. Slamovich responds in time. These two try to tear each other apart.
Oh, I hate Rosemary.
Rosemary said earlier on tonight she was going to be keeping an eye on Grace and Slamovich and this Knockouts World title match.
Rosemary showing that she meant that quite literally.
Mr. Grace and Slamovich, I mean, you have to stay focused on this, but Rosemary's certainly drawing attention. The referee finally organizes things for the 3rd and final fall.
Grace and Slamovich have to be locked in on each other, and I think they are. They may not even know that Rosemary is here. It is all about the Knockouts World title.
Oh, huge back fist. Slamovich gets that kick to connect, backslide, shoulders in to hold on to the title, and Grace is still in it, powering up.
These two continuing to fight. Grace rolling through. Was maybe thinking crab. Wait!
Went for a cover on a kick right to the head, and now Slamovich, the big knee strike right to the face. With the strength, the sit-out power bomb.